We back at it again. What's
Here
good,
we are.
Mills?
Oh snap! We record. What's up? Yeah, I was waiting for the countdown, Joy. You didn't come like my bad, bro.
You good?
Yo, what's up, y'all? I'm sitting here, I'm sitting here doing maintenance. What's up, y'all? It's Mills. Welcome back for another Black and Unpacked episode, man. We here, we locked in. Here with my mans, my homie, my brother, my colleague, CK.
CK.
What up, baby? I see you got that Ravens on, though, man. What's
Man,
up with you?
I saw that you had your gear last episode, so
Yeah.
I had to show up this week.
You had to show
You
up.
know.
You had to show up. Hey, listen, babe. You know what I'm saying? It's funny because I was going to actually put on my Ravens joint too. My other Ravens set. I got a million of them, but I'm like, you know what? Nah, I'm going to give a shout out to Michael Myers on this joint. You know, got to get that little Nike out here. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. So, hey, we here, bro. We locked
We
in,
here.
man.
We're
Good to see you, black man.
Hey, it's good to see you as well.
Hey,
Let's
we
do this
here.
thing.
How's South Carolina treating you down there, bro?
Hey, can't complain. Like, I'm from the Midwest originally. I think I mentioned that in like a previous episode, being from Kansas City. I just I enjoy just the pace of the South. It's at your own pace. I wouldn't even say it's slow or fast. It's at your own leisure sort of pace. Because like going to like other like cities, just like visiting, it's like, man, like you could just like see from the people around you, like everybody's at either this like molasses pace or there's just like million miles per second pace. Whereas like, and this could just be like a city that I'm in, but like if you just go around, like everyone's moving at their own pace. Like,
all right, I
and
mean,
so
hey,
so that allows me to pick it up when I want to, or slow down when I need,
I need
and
that.
not gonna get any resistance either way.
Hey, listen, I'm trying to be like you when I grow up, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm up north, so you know, the Northeast.
Yeah.
It's quick, go, go, go. You on the go, bro. Like, even when you're supposed to sit down, you feel guilty for sitting down and chilling and stuff like that. So, at the end of the day, man, hey, we all going at our own, beating at our own drum, going at our own pace, man. But here we are, we landed. You know what I'm saying? We locked in, you know. So, audience locked in. You know, the viewers is here. So, come on, bro. What's on your mind today, my brother? You know what I'm saying? Let's get jiggy with it, because I got bars, bro. I know I'm about to get busy.
Yeah, but before I go into that, I'm gonna annoy everybody because, like I said, this platform is entertainment, education purposes only. It's like we're not providing any therapeutic advice. We're not providing treatment, and if you need that sort of services, please seek that out. Because as we said in prior episodes, like it's no one's responsibility to change besides your own. So if you need that support, if you need that assistance, seek it out, whether that's like within the community or with a professional provider. Just want to say that piece because we got to protect our licenses. We got to protect our licenses.
Listen, I'm just a regular guy, black man trying to make it out here, bro. Don't come for me, okay? Don't come for me. Yeah, I mean you can come for me, but it's gonna get ignored. So leave me alone. Yeah? Don't bother me with the nonsense. But yeah.
All right. So we talked about this like towards the end of last week's episode. Burnout. This, I think everyone experienced this, and this doesn't have to be entirely tied to the workplace. This could be tied to relationships. This could be tied to like hobbies. Like I think burnout is like real, and it has the potential to bleed into the multiple facets of our life. So that's something I think that's been on my mind, that something we can like chat out.
Yeah, I think, I mean, ultimately it relates because burnout is a unfortunate unfortunate consequence of your mental health. You know what I'm saying? That also ties into self-care. So I mean, I think talking about burnout or feeling burnout, I think that's just like the surface level. That's like, that's just kindergarten language. But even going deeper, like I said, we're not here to offer medical advice. This is not, we might present it in a therapy session way, this show, this, forum, this platform, but, ultimately, we're just here to come up with solutions and offer a different perspective, you know what I'm saying? So I think, when it comes to burnout can come in different ways, as you mentioned, relationships, work, family, even to be honest, sometimes you get tired of your own self, your own nonsense, you know what I'm saying? But ultimately, I would definitely say not only would I suggest us talking about burnout, but also offering different solutions to the burnout. That may be, cliche and traditional, but also things that are also non-traditional, possibly, especially for us as Black folk. You know what I'm saying? Everybody loves to be comfortable, but, sometimes we got to step outside that box, step outside of our self-imposed limitations, you know what I'm saying, and mindset in order to, expose ourselves to different things that can be new and true to us. So I definitely think that's a good place to start. I mean, let me just ask the question. Are you burnout, brother?
Yes and no.
Okay.
I say yes because when I find anything, whether it's work, relationships, family, friends, that pulls away from when I'm going to define burnout for me because everyone's relationship or how everybody sees burnout is different.
Yeah.
So burnout for me is when something when I'm done with something, it drains up all my energy where I can't have for other aspects of my life. So for example, like I would say I am I would not say a blanket over, yes, I'm burnout, like with the work, but there are days that burn me out. And so I'll talk about those, so I'll speak on like those days. And like those days would be for me is when I'm done with the day, the only thing I have energy for is to sit on the couch in front of a TV and play some nonsense.
Yeah.
And while I have other things that I may want to do, whether it's like going to hang out with friends, spending some time with my fiance, or like exploring my creative endeavors, like I paint, I draw, I write. And when I'd have no energy to like spill into those things after a day of work, that's me being burnt out. That's me being spent. And so I say yes and no because overall, there are days that are not like that. But there are definitely days where I'm watching like some trash reality TV and watching episodes of it and then going to bed like right after work.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that definition. I think for me, I would probably adopt your definition of burnout. I probably would take it a step further for myself though, because although I do find days where I am drained, especially me being, a clinician, and some days, and ultimately I do it to my damn self, but some days I end up having 10, 11, 12 sessions in one day. And I know I be tripping and all that. And the thing is though, when I'm in the moment, I lock in. I'm on point. Yes. I'm locked in. The burnout doesn't hit when I'm locked in with my clients.
Facts.
But it's like a weird phenomenon when the adrenaline wears off, when I turn off the switch of being, Jamil the therapist, and then I go into just Jamil, regular Milz or Jamil. Then it's like, all right, now everything comes crashing down and it hits me like a ton of bricks. And now it's like you said, I'm either my escape, my, self-care, if you will, is catching up on my TV, having a meal, eating while I'm watching TV, playing the video game. Obviously, I'm a dad, I'm a parent, so making sure baby boy cool, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. But for the most part though, adopting your definition of burnout, but also I'll take it for me personally a step further. It's on the days where I don't have things planned and I don't want to do absolutely anything. I don't want to talk to nobody. It's almost damn near I want to be a recluse. And I understand everybody has that, but I've also realized in my journey of being a clinician that I'm not burnout physically, but it's also that I'm not even burnout. Maybe I'm burnout mentally and emotionally, maybe, but even then that's kind of iffy because I'm not always, but it's like being in social settings now, just the idea of me having to interact, be around people, smile, laugh, kick it, joke, hear how other people are doing. It's like, bro, this is my career that I talk and listen to people, bro. I don't want to do this on my off time per se. You know what I'm saying? And I realized that that's not a healthy way to be. I'll take accountability and admit it. I used to be the life of the party. Now I ain't got time I don't want to hear it, bro. I'm cool. But it's just trying to find that balance. So I find that burnout for me, sometimes it's like, I don't even have nothing planned. And I'm just, the thought is just, oh, absolutely. It literally tires me out, like somatic symptoms. I immediately get sleepy thinking about all the energy that I'm going to have to give and put into some event or attending some function or whatever, interacting with people. And that's the hard thing is like you recognize the burnout, but then it's like, okay, well, and I mean, I would even pose this for you. So you recognize your burnout for yourself in your travels, your experience. Like you said, you'll watch, some reality TV. What are some things that you do for yourself personally that, to even upstart and kind of mitigate that burnout and stuff like that?
For me, getting outside, like fresh air, seeing like nature.
Black folk don't like that cold though. It's cold outside. Well, you in South Carolina though. It's a little warm down there.
Off topic, but not really, since you brought up weather.
Yeah.
It's it's winter time, and tomorrow it is going to be 74 degrees.
Damn.
It is wild. It's usually not this warm here. It's very, very random because a few days after we have these 70 degrees days, it's dropping back down to like mid to low 40s.
Yeah.
So my immune system's about to be all out of whack these next few weeks. But yeah, just I think getting outside, whether it's just walking my dog, or I like racket sports, so I play tennis and pickleball. So or either doing that, just doing something outside, even just sitting outside and writing and drawing, that sort of allows me to recharge enough to not let the burnout finger own forever. And so something that I want to say before I forget, when you were talking about when we're in session, that part, we're there, it's after when it hits us. And that's something that I've been finding I experienced that as well. And I've been finding myself changing my answer to when people ask, do you love your job, or do you like your job? Normally I'll just put up like, I won't even say put on a full mask, but I'll just like say, yeah, like I enjoy, I enjoy my work, I enjoy what I do, and then I start to think about it, and I usually like, this is my answer to newer clinicians. I met a couple of weeks ago at one of my nerd conventions I go to. There was also a therapist that just starting out, and he was like asking me about it.
Yeah.
And if he asked me like, do I enjoy my job like 3 to 4 years ago, I'll probably just say like, yes, so like I enjoy it, even though that may not be like the pure truth. And now like I'm changing my attitude, like I love what I do when I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I can't say the same when I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
It's like when I'm in it, I like it, like I experience like that flow, like momentum. I get recharged, and I love it. But when I'm not doing it, that feeling's not the same.
Yeah.
And so it's like it's yes and it's like I do, though. Like I said, like I'm just repeating myself now, so I'm just gonna shut up.
No, I hear you. Well, let me ask you this though, because there is a difference. Do you love your job as far as your place of employment, or do you actually love being a clinician? Because those are two different questions. Because you say, do you love your job? Do you love your place of employment, or do you love being a therapist, your profession, your career choice? Now, granted, before you answer, you know what I'm saying? Don't be getting fired, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So when I was like explaining like my new answer, he was talking about the profession because as a new clinician, he just like got his license, and so he was talking more about like the profession, because I don't even think I mentioned where I worked, and so And so that's what I'm like talking about, like doing the work.
Yeah. Okay.
While I'm doing it, but when I'm not doing it, and when I'm saying like not doing it, I also include the administrative bullshit that comes with being a licensed provider.
Yeah.
Whether a nurse, doctor, optometrist, y'all know what I'm talking about. All the P's and Q's and dotting your I's, crossing your T's.
Paperwork.
Paperwork.
Yeah.
So that's part of, even though it's like part of the profession, I don't consider that doing the clinical work. So that, it just like interesting, like when I hear you saying that, and like recognizing like how I answer that question when people ask me that. I'm not just saying like, oh yes, but I also think this goes to something that like we may talk about like either later in this episode or future episodes. I think sometimes when we are in the provider role, there's this underlying pressure of you having to love and like what you're doing.
Yeah.
And if you don't, the question is like, then why are you here? Why are you not doing something else? And I think earlier in my career, I think I succumbed to like that pressure. And so like, once again, like not lying, but not complete truths as well, saying that like I love my profession. But like I think that also comes with like experience and just that tenure that you put in the profession, where like screw that pressure, like I'm gonna tell how it is.
Yeah.
And that's what it is basically.
Yeah. I think, you know, I'm gonna just speak from the perspective of clinicians, and all the clinicians, especially the Black clinicians, but all clinicians, because this affects all of us. I think, you know, coming up in our journey, our professional journey, even from the academic standpoint, and to get to where we are, and I think I may have mentioned this in an earlier conversation or whatever on another episode, but I was just saying that, we are conditioned on two aspects. And one is that we are important, but you have to have this save the world mentality. You have to, we are conditioned, like, if it doesn't work one way, you got to figure out another. There's always a solution. There's always something. Even when your client doesn't feel it for themselves. Like I said, this is from our early educational, going through grad school, all of this rhetoric in this belief system, and they set you up to believe that, and I get it, it's from a form of empowerment. It's to pull you. You are the clinician. You can guide your client to where they want to be or need to be in some cases. But the problem is, though, that's still a journey. When they say that recovery, treatment, it's not linear. There's going to be your ups and downs and stuff like that. But they don't necessarily prepare us. See, they prepare us for the highs. They prepare us for when we can keep on that slope to go up. But they don't prepare us for when there's pitfalls. They don't prepare. The most of that, at least in my experience, the most that I got was, okay, well, talk to your colleagues, talk to your supervisor, talk to, try to brainstorm, have, case studies and stuff like that. But I'm going to be honest, I don't want to talk about no damn case study, bro. I don't want to do all that. Not all the time. I get it that we're trying to learn different perspectives, but at the same time, we are taught as clinicians, you have to love what you do, give back, save the world, and all this, that, and the third. Until you get in the game, and now it's like you grooming us to get in the game. We on the bench, okay, all right, when you get in there, you're going to do this, you're going to do this. Then when we actually get in the game, put me in the game, coach. All right, boom, first client, second client, third client. We in the game, and we scoring, we catching buckets. Until you miss, until you foul out, until you airball, until you get injured. Obviously just a metaphor, but I'm just saying all that to say, when you hit a snag, not only when the client hits a snag, but when we ourselves as clinicians hit a snag, yes, we can go and work on our support and all this, that, and the third, but what I feel is though we get burnt out with this conditioning, indoctrination, we get burnt out trying to solve people's problems. And then when we take a step back, like, hey, you know what? Because I tell people, look, I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. Your choices are your choices. Just like I'm telling everybody in the audience, y'all choices are y'all choices. This is not no clinical advice. This is not no treatment advice. I do love what I do. I love helping people, giving back to community, advocating for mental health. But I'm not doing the work for you. I got my own problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, but at the end of the day, though, it just comes back to, like, we get burnt out trying to solve other people's problems. Not just mental health, clinicians, any job. You get burnt out, you get tired. And I'm going to be honest, 9 times out of 10, I'll say 9.5 times out of 10, it's not even the people. It's not even the job that's the issue. It's the people that burn you out and drain you. Everybody can relate to that, yo. It's like, yo, this job is so easy. This place of employment will be so much better. This, that, and the third, this will be so much, better. If it's just like, yo, but you get some people who just different personalities, different belief systems, philosophies, and opinions and all that. And it just creates a toxic, burning out environment. And all I say is just like, yo, like, not be no lone wolf, but damn, like, worry about your own, hold yourself accountable, please, to a certain extent. Because burnout just doesn't happen internally. It's also contributed to. You know what I'm saying? Like, those around, you have to feel supported at your job. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's already a lack of support, us, being, black in these workspaces. But when you definitely got to battle that piece, and then you really don't have a support system, you're on survival mode. It's draining. And then what we all revert to, oh, I'm just here for a check. I'm just here for a paycheck. I'm just here for the money. and sometimes the money it's not worth your peace. It's not.
That part right there. And it's something I always want to say is that if you are like wondering if you are burnout, you're probably experiencing. It's not saying you're like burnt out like in its entirety, but you are experiencing some burnout. If you're questioning it, you are experiencing. I think there's also this. I think it ties more like to more minority community because there is this like work culture like that's like interwoven of like because of like survival needs and being able to provide, so we like have this duty to work and to provide that sometimes we may want to like overlook like our own situations and how we're feeling about like our workplace or our jobs, that something just like pushing off, like we will tell ourselves like if I was burned out I would be X, Y, and Z, and that's not always the case. If you're having the questionings of are you burnt out, you're experiencing some burnout. And I could be wrong on that, but like in my perspective, like I believe that's the case.
I mean, I would even say too, a lot of times those who are asking that question internally, but also enough of us are self-aware enough that we've not only been burnt out on a smaller scale, but also burnt out for years. You know what I'm saying? And I say this specifically more so with black men. Because in my travels, in my experience, and me being a black man, like, you know, the pressures, the expectations, you know what I'm saying, to protect and provide, it's a lot on our shoulders as black men. Not to discredit any other men or women out there and stuff like that. I'm just speaking because I'm a black man. And I've seen other black men go through and regurgitate the same rhetoric and stuff like that. Like, we are conditioned and taught like, yo, we have to be successful, but we got to bring the whole hood with us too. You got to take care of everybody around you. You don't get the space. You don't get the benefit of the doubt. You can't fail because the world wants you to fail. You don't get time to take days off or whatever. You know, with the black community, black culture, no days off. Nope. We on our grind. We on the grind. No, the grind doesn't stop. This type indoctrination, no, like we are. That is ingrained within our culture and DNA, and it ain't healthy. Taking a day off or taking days off, that's when we'll finally work ourselves to the bone. We either end up burn out, mentally need to have a mental breakdown, or we go on to Tulum or something. We go on to Vegas or something for some fun. Not to discredit them places, but that's the only real we really do. But when we really need to just take our self-care, we recognize the burnout, and when we need to meet it, we are not taught to do that because that shows weakness. Even for I mean, I can't speak because I'm not a black woman, but I've seen it with black women are more proactive in taking care of themselves. Now, this can be women in general. I'm just saying, you know, because through my experience, you know, I've seen my mom, I've seen others, and I'm speaking from a clinician standpoint. Like, we'll just say women for the sake of conversation. Women are more inclined to take care of their self-care than us as men. That has always been the case. You know what I'm saying? And as men, we are conditioned and taught that, oh, if you're taking days off, if you ask for help, if you put yourself first, that resonates feelings of guilt. That resonates feelings that you're not man enough, that you need a break. Oh, you soft, you're weak, you're not capable, you're not built for these requirements to get the job done or whatever. All because you wanted to prioritize yourself. And the thing is, oh no, protector and provider. That is true for us. But that's also if you take it the wrong way, you will drive yourself in the grave too. Yes, we are men. We have to protect and provide. That is that is our mainstay. For women, they are the maintainers and cultivators of what we are protecting and providing as well. It goes, we are one band, one sound, one unit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we as men, whether it be pride, whether it be ego, whether it be culture, society, social media, we get caught up in this mindset, this egotistical, toxic masculinity mindset. And it's not all our fault. It is contributed, over time. But we think that, I have to be this way to be considered a man, which leads to burnout, which leads to mental health issues, which leads to emotion. You don't know how to deal with it. And the crazy thing is, you bottling all this up because society told you, yo, ball up top. Come on, cut all that out. Come on, yo, quit whining, bro. Come on, yo, you acting like a woman. I mean, I could go on other choice words, but we got kids, we got babies in the audience, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not gonna do all that. So I'm just saying, like, it's not just us men, black men. It's also, women too and stuff like that. But we don't know how to take care of ourselves. We have not taught ourselves how to take care of ourselves outside of the stigmatized BS that we glorify. We handle our issues, we handle our mental health in non-healthy ways, in maladaptive ways. Sex, drugs, and cash. Those are the three culprits. If you stressed out, if you tripping, if you wilding out, hey, go sex it out. Go smoke it out. Go drink it out. Go snort it out. Oh, you know what? Oh, go make that money. Go make that money. You'll feel better when you get that money. When you get that money. And the money and all that, it ain't gonna do nothing but contribute to the void. It's not gonna fill the void. And I'll leave you with it. Like my mom would always say, like, and I never understood it. We laugh about it today. Like she would always say, like, I just want some peace. And I would always laugh and I'd be like, Mom, like, you got peace. Like, ain't nothing happening. You tripping, like. But I realized what she was saying. I just want some peace. Because your peace, bro, happiness is a fleeting emotion. I tell that to my clients all the time.
Same.
If you're chasing let me tell you something in the audience. If y'all chasing happiness, if you want to be happy, you living wrong. There's nothing wrong with happiness, but happiness is temporary. Happy, mad, glad, sad, all this, that, and the third. But when you at peace, when you solid within yourself, peace with yourself, doesn't matter about your relationships, don't matter about family, your job, none of that. You will have the confidence and be self-confident within yourself. Can nothing shake you, whether you mad, glad, sad, happy, content, great, whatever. That's surface, that's kindergarten language. But when you deep under the tip of the iceberg, when you at peace, can nobody rock that joint, yo. Seriously, yo. Trying to tell you, but you gotta figure out what peace means to you. The same way you have to define what burnout is, you gotta define what peace is to you. Yeah, bars, bro.
That's straight up. And so, like, with all of that being said, I'm gonna like ask you the question that you did me. So, like, when you like find yourselves like spent from, let's just continue with like work. What do you do for yourself? What allows you to get back in the game?
Damn. I don't want to sound hypocritical, but it took me a very long time to build out what works for me. Because there was a time where I was telling my clients, yeah, take care of yourself, all this, that, there. And I wasn't doing half of that, what I was telling them. But I think for me, I've always been a gamer. So video games is my thing. That's my escape. But even then, I think where I most resonate is the things that really kind of revitalize and really uplift me is being a dad, in religion, the spirituality piece. And I say all that to say, my faith, I'm Muslim, right? So, in Islam it teaches, I'm not going to go on a whole freaking rant, about Muslim and all this, but what I'll say is, in Islam or whatever, I was raised in my household, Muslim household, to give back. This life, God created life and death. Your time here on this earth, it's all a test. He tests you with his blessings. He also tests you with some hardship. But he also says that I'm going to test you with your health, your wealth, your loss of life, those around you that pass on. We all are going to pass on, but these are different aspects of our lives, that it is meant to be a test to see how you perform, to see if you, trust and have that faith. So I try to remind myself, even when I'm burnt out, damn, I had a long day. But you know what? Tomorrow I'll be looking at my calendar like, you know what? It grounds me knowing that with my intention, I like to renew my intention. That God placed me on this path, on this journey at this time. You know what I'm saying? I'm where I'm at because this is where God wanted me to be. And I'm being tested. I need to perform as a therapist. I can't half-ass this. He has placed me in a position to help people. So I need to honor that blessing. That's a blessing because, people are coming to me for some sort of clarity, perspective, just like you. And we are meant to just offer whatever we can. We can't force people to do anything. But I kind of look at that and kind of renewing my intention and reminding myself of that. That's when I'm like, hey, okay, it was a long day. I'm tired. I'm drained. Tomorrow's not promised. Let's get it back. What am I going to do when God asks me? He blessed me to be a therapist. He blessed me to be a black male unicorn clinician and all this, that, and the third. He put me in this position. He blessed me to have a roof over my head, clothes on my back, food on the table. Blessed me to be a dad to my son. You know what I'm saying? To all this, what did I do with it? You know what I'm saying? So I kind of just try to remind myself through that, like the spirituality piece. But like I said, video games, I love to travel. I will admit the most traveling I've done is to the Ravens games, especially this year. I do want to get more out there traveling and kind of restore that feeling. But I think, for me, I definitely have to be better. Like obviously the traditional stuff, going to the gym, working out. Going outside, I'm a big nature dude. So for me, that's my thing, bro. Like obviously TV, catching up on my TV and movie, my shows, bro. Definitely like to talk TV shows, but I think, I just get through it knowing that I've tried to give some sort of good advice to those who come into me and try to renew my intention with it and stuff like that. So, I would even recommend that to anybody, not even if you aren't a clinician. Like, if God has put you in a position, I'm not job shaming nobody. So when I go down this state, I don't care if you're working a janitor cleaning toilets at the McDonald's. I don't care whether you CEO. Doesn't matter your job title. That's where God puts you at this point in time in your life, and you have a duty because you will answer. He's going to ask you. I placed you in this position. Even though you thought you wasn't helping, you were. Everything is part of a bigger system. God don't do things out of mistake. He don't make mistakes. He's perfect. He don't do things for fun and jest and play and playful things. Everything is calculated, and it's like, where are you going to show up in the equation? Are you going to be a part of the problem, or are you going to be a part of the solution? And that's on anything: jobs, relationships, family, parenthood, marriage, whatever. I know I went a little rant, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'll be feeling it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'll be having bars, man. But go ahead, man.
That's good.
Yeah.
And a part of that you said, let me get my thoughts together before. Like sometimes I just ramble while I'm trying to think of something instead of just think and
Hey,
say.
listen, I feel you, bro. I feel you, bro. It is a lot, man. It's. I will say this though. I'm glad we are able to meet and have a discussion, about these things, because it is a lot. And as you be talking, like all the thoughts pour in, and it's a place where, like, hey, I mean, even though we agreed to do this Black and Unpacked show, it's also to the same simple effect, like, we get to converse, people get to listen and see us, but also we are trying to offer perspective for those who don't have someone to talk to. You know what I'm saying? And
that part.
We get to talk, and we be having bars for each other. Not only did we know it, we knew each other before this, and we agreed to it, but I'm just saying, like, there are so many people out there based on family, based on experiences, trauma, based on society, culture. They are trapped, stuck. They don't have the bandwidth, the capabilities, the resources. There are places where you even speak and you lose your life. So, I mean, to be able to be in this position or whatever, you know what I'm saying? For those listening, like, talk to somebody. Don't just talk to yes men and yes women. Don't just try to talk to people to be on your side. I mean, we all want people to agree with us, but sometimes you need someone to challenge you to be better. You need somebody. And I would even go as far as to say, like I said earlier, tomorrow's not promised. If you got grudges, if you holding on to grudges, and if they're not talking to this person and all this, and I get it. Oh, well, you don't know what you don't know what they did to me and all that. Man, tomorrow's not promised. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely have to talk and show up for those who need help. Don't just wait on them to come to you, because we as black folk, and I'm pretty sure there's other cultures, we are taught not to be proactive when it comes to emotional expression. We're taught to be reactive. Oh, well, something happened, now I gotta show up. Even when it comes down to our health, bro, you get diagnosed with something. Oh, I'm not trying to worry nobody. No, I'll do it my own. Yeah, until you stage 4. Now you stage 4 diagnosis, well, why didn't you say something before? And that's what I'm saying, bro. It shows up in so many other ways. So all I say is show up for other people, show up for yourself. That part,
man. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I'm guilty when it comes to that medical thing.
We all are. Yeah.
It takes multiple days of the same symptoms. I'm like, all right, now I'll go check it out.
Yeah.
So what I was thinking about earlier, as we were spitting those bars, was something that, like, you're talking about, sort of those stigmatized lanes that we have, such as like money, sex, drugs, sports, entertainment, as like those were like sort of the lanes that we were like nudged in, and because those were our escape from legitimate hoods or the metaphorical hood of our community that we were like placed in. And it's interesting, like, now to see these lanes have always been there, but more people are taking these different avenues to level themselves up. Though there is still, I feel like, even though these lanes are like more visible to us, I do still think there are like stigmas and fear around escaping those original lanes that we first like saw.
Yeah, the sex, drugs, and cash, sports, and entertainment, those lanes. I think, being full transparency, I grew up, I'm born and raised Wilmington, Delaware. north side of Wilmington. Like it wasn't the hood. I mean, the hood wasn't. The hood was a couple blocks over. I mean, if you will. But I was fortunate enough and blessed enough to have a 2-parent household, the oldest of 3. But my parents. Of course, it was always be involved, be exposed. My parents wanted me to be exposed. And me and my brothers, when we were young, like, obviously exposed to the cultural cliches. Of course, basketball, even football. Football wasn't super really my football. I never really gravitated towards. Like, it was cool, but I was like, basketball is my thing. I didn't get on football till later, but basketball, I was exposed to baseball, exposed to soccer. I was in soccer clubs, with the white folks, what I'm saying? Like, I was in spaces where I knew my people, I was vibing with my people, I was cool, but also, too, I was outside with other cultures and races and stuff like that. And in turn, me growing up and having that exposure, being around our people, my peers or whatever, who were black, who didn't have the same opportunities and resources and blessings that me and my brothers had, it almost gave a sense of, like, from a subconscious level that, yeah, we black, but I'm black, y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different. Like, it's a totally different vibe, right? Like, and it's like, y'all on the path of, okay, the sex, drugs, and cash, and y'all want to be ball players and all that. When we were young, we all want to make the NBA, of course, or NFL. But when it was really, like, I started to really come in my own, like, I was into computers. I was into video games. I was into freaking coding and stuff like that. Like, ain't nobody at that time in 90s, 2000, even I was an 80s baby, late 80s baby, but really the 90s and early 2000s, coding and computer game. Oh, you a geek. Oh, you a nerd. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was getting shamed for certain things, but that's why I also had to keep up with the basketball. To me, basketball, it was fun. It was a hobby. I enjoyed it. It wasn't my passion, though. Yeah, I wanted to be in the NBA, but when I realized, I'm like, yo, this is too much work. Like, I'm not really invested like that. Like, I love to play ball, but I'm not a die-hard, end-all, be-all ball player and all this and the third. I'm like, yo, it's just a hobby, which didn't even resonate with a lot of people, but even my pops. You know what I'm saying? My pops knew. And part of that was, like, I was timid. I was, in certain spaces, like, because I just didn't want it as much that other, like me wanted, my peers. But I was exposed. And, bro, I was out there playing golf, bro, like, even before the Tiger Woods blow up. You know what I'm saying? So I say all this to say, coming into the path and realm of psychology and mental health, like, that wasn't really a thing, especially, I mean, that wasn't a thing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, like, what are you going to do? Maybe the most that I might get in the medical field, like, I'm not going to become a nurse, because that's a chick profession. Like, that's what women do. I ain't doing. Now you see way more male nurses, but back then it was like, man, that's what chicks do. I ain't about to be no chick. Oh, you a nurse? So I'm like, well, shoot, I don't know what I want to be, bro. Like, everybody think, oh, I'm gonna be in law enforcement, I'm gonna be a cop, like my pop. I'm like, yeah, nah, I ain't about to be no cop, bro. I'm cool. Like, we do stigmatize, we do shame, we do judge. It has gotten way better now because we've been forced to adapt. You realize that if you ain't making the league, you gotta make that money. How you gonna make that money? Because now AI is taking over everything. Now you got to get ahead of the game. Now you have to learn. You have to be exposed and stuff like that with the advancement in technology and STEM programs and things like that. Like, the traditional ways still apply, but now the lane has opened up so much more. Now we're becoming doctors. Now we're becoming therapists. Now we're becoming veterinarians. Now we're becoming architects, researchers, data analysts. and think we're showing up as people in these spaces, people of color, not just black people, but just indigenous people of color. It's almost accepted. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're making that money. So yeah.
Before I sort of like explain like my perspective and like just like throughout my life, I want to add that I say black, and then that like that the immigrant black or immigrant people of color, because I feel like earlier, and still even probably to this day, they are the ones who are predominantly in those professional roles. But when I talk about seeing more, I'm talking about like the Black Americans, like the black.
Yeah.
Because I think my father's from Nigeria, so I have like a lot of Nigerian friends and seeing family, like, and then there's like that cultural pressure. Luckily, like I did not experience that, like compared to like some of my other friends. Like, you're going to be a lawyer, a doctor, an engineer. And so I think from like those like cultural pressures or influences, I'm not even. It's both. There's influence, and there's also like some pressure that comes like with that for the first generation and like immigrant people of color to pursue those more higher level careers compared to the lanes of like sports, music, drugs, sex, and all of those lanes. But at that part before, I lost that because But I would like talk. I was blessed as well, like two-parent household. Once again, like I'll add again, like my father's like from Nigeria, like well, like educated parents. Like I said, like my father has up to his master's. My mom has her bachelor's. My sisters both have bachelor's or higher, as I mentioned in a previous episode. And so I think like because of that, why like I didn't feel like any pressure to sort of like escape or make it out. Also, similar to you, like I grew up in Jefferson City, Missouri. What a lot of people don't know, capital Missouri. But there's a lot of transplant, but it's predominantly like white. But there are like hoods and ghettos like within like the city. I lived adjacent to. I lived in a black neighborhoods, and then like a few blocks over was like more of like the project community. But due to just like education, we talked about accessibility in the previous episode. Because of that, I didn't feel like the pressure of like that some may have of I need to escape and I need to bring everyone like with me. And so that sort of allowed, even though I had that experience, there was parts of me, I think most, if you participate in sports, I feel like everyone has like that dream of like going to the league and all of that, which looking back, I'm like laughing. I was like 5'6", $115. I going to the league. but I had like something like that mindset. I was like, and though, like similar to you, like I enjoyed playing sports. Mainly, I enjoyed playing sports because of like being around my friends and community. I enjoyed the sports as well, but it was mainly for like that community, like being around friends aspect of it. But till this day, like I'm into like those like non-traditional black sports. Like I said, I play pickleball, I play tennis, I play disc golf. I'm into like those sort of sports. And then also, as I shared, like I'm into art, I'm into anime, I'm into comics, I'm into all that.
Anime
geek.
fire, bro. Anime fire, bro.
It is, like, side tangent. That's something today. It's funny that like in elementary, middle, and some high school, people will clown me for like watching anime, but now it's more accepted within the community.
Yeah, I told you, you a geek, you a nerd, bro.
Yeah.
Now it's trendy. Yeah.
And so like, so speaking like from my experiences, I didn't like have like that fear of drifting outside of what was expected from us, of like as far as like career pursuits. Like I said in the other episode, I wanted to be a veterinarian.
Yeah.
I wanted to be an exotic animal veterinarian. I was like very, very different from most of the people who like look like me that I like grew up with.
Yeah.
And it's just that, once again, like I think you like hit on it, like that, just like the accessibility component of it, and then all of like those like social economic pressures that also lie, that sort of like nudge and nudges, and then also sort of like great blinders, like, because like we see, because it's also like what we see, it's like we don't see doctors, therapists, CEOs, accountants who look like us. Like they're there, but they're not like out there compared to the rappers, the singers, the actors, the athletes.
But I think but also too, I think that's because we've also culturally, just like an algorithm, we have that cultural algorithm where like we are taught like I said, it starts on we kind of teach our kids not to necessarily look that way per se. And I mean more so, like I said, I know it's different for you, you know, your pop being Nigerian and stuff like that. Like, it's different for us as Black Americans, where like it's there, we know it, we do see it, but we're taught not to give it any sort of weight to success, true success. Success is different for everybody. But I think, like you said, the limitations, the blinders, we know it exists, we see it, but it's like, okay, when you see it, okay. But when I see that, okay, because we're ingrained, we're taught that that's success. That's money. That's the women. That's the cars. That's the house. That's the clothes. That's the fame. Everybody, we all want to be loved. And then ultimately too, the routes that may be higher in pay, may be more solidified with security and things like that. But it takes work. It takes time. It takes sacrifice. It takes patience. And ultimately, and I'm not necessarily saying that it's intentional, because I don't believe it fully 100% is, but I believe there's a sort of, we intentionally indoctrinate and condition our children, and also we have been that, but we also do that to our kids to kind of control where they need to be looking at, where they need to put their energies and passions into. Oh, no. You don't need to be an artist. You don't need to be doing and being a therapist or, you know, a librarian. No. That don't pay. But mom, dad, that's my passion. I love books. I want to be a librarian. No. That don't pay. You need to be over here doing this. And then it causes resentment. And then it causes anger. And then it creates a toxic level of, you know, a familial support system. You lose the support system because you're also telling your kid in but so many words, you're not good enough for that. You're better than that. You shame. I'm shaming your dreams. I'm shaming your passions because it doesn't fit what I want for you. I know what that whole I'm the parent. I know what's best for you. And granted, that's not a bad thing, but just like any sort of phrases or words, you have to be very careful in the context that you're using it. And it's like if you're trying to control, and that's what I'm saying, these are the professions, swimming, golf, pickleball, all this and the third. freaking what's the one with the horses? What is it? Cricket or
Polo? Polo, I think.
Polo. Oh yeah, polo.
Yeah, I think it's polo.
Yeah, I'm tripping. Hey, it's also like, but even badminton and all that.
Yeah.
We think about, I ain't black. That's white folks. Why does it have to be tied to a skin color? Why does it why? Who said why? Well, I just see a lot of white folks doing it. I don't see no black folks doing it. Well, why can't you be the trailblazer? Why can't you be the one? Why can't you? Why? Who said why? Well, it's always an excuse. And that's what I'm saying. Like, we shame things that are outside the norm. We judge things that are outside the norm in every single facet. And that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I agree. There's limitations, but there's also, we are taught and conditioned to think that is what success is. And I'm gonna be honest. Black folks, we have contributed so much. We probably are the greatest culture. Well, I'm biased, so I'm gonna say we the dopest culture. And when I say black folks, African American, I don't care where you're from. We all black. We all contributed to human history, just like other cultures. But what I'm saying is, though, we almost accept the role. This is the life, sex, drugs, and cash, fast money, fast car, fast women. You know what I'm saying? Like, the sports and entertainment. It's almost like, well, in order to make it, you have to be that. It takes too long to do the other things. Life is we're trying to survive. I get it. Everybody does not have the resources and money and opportunity. I understand that. And sometimes you got to do what you got to do. So I'm not saying that you're lazy. I'm not saying that just because you don't have it, that means that you just are not good enough. I'm not saying none of that. But what I'm saying is, though, we're so much more than just sports and entertainment, bro. Even the shows we watch as black folk, I'm gonna just keep it on black folk. Even we glorify shows with sex, drugs, and cash and violence. We glorify it, bro. When you be like, yo, you watch that news, and I do it too. I'm guilty of it too. I'm guilty. I'll tell you, I'm guilty. I love it. I'm guilty. But I also have learned to branch out into entertainment that is not the traditional, black cultural accepted type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to expand outside of your box, bro. You have to. And if you don't, you fall victim to cultural stigmas, societal stigmas, and then it creates self-hatred. You hate yourself. You hate your own people. You think that you're better than others, and it's a dangerous game to go down, bro. You go down that rabbit hole, it's over. So yeah.
That is. Fun question. If we're just gonna put shows on categories as black and non-black, what's your favorite black show? What's your favorite non-black show? What's that balance that you have between the shows?
I had to do a list, bro. Just one damn.
Or just like, let's say it's anywhere in your top, like let's say it's within your top 50 to give you a wide range.
I mean, of course, if we're going black show, of course, The Wire, bro. Of course, The Wire. Now we just talking TV shows, right?
Yeah, TV.
Now, when what's the criteria for black though? Like, are we saying like black leads, or like they can have like white leads, but it's kind of like in the black environmental set? Like, what
so let's go with like stigmatizing stereotypes, black shows, so that
sex, drugs, sort of cash?
Yes, yeah, that glorifies sex, drugs, and clash.
Gotta be The Wire. Wire is automatic. That will always be. The original Power. The original Power, I did like that.
Not the spinoffs.
Yeah, I couldn't get into the spin. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I fell off with the spinoffs. Like, I did do Tariq's joint. but that was like kind of spinning off the original. But then when it kind of, I just fell off with it. I mean, of course, like, I mean, if we're gonna talk, of course, like Martin, you know, Fresh Prince.
So the thing is though, like with those shows,
you know what, that wasn't Sex, Drugs, and Cash. Yeah, okay. I take that back.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, those are black. Yeah, so audience, those are black shows. We're talking about
Mayor of Kingstown, bro. Now, granted, Jeremy Renner, he ain't black, and he the lead on it. But that's the Sex, Drugs, and Cash type joint. Yo, Jeremy Renner, bro. I mean, yo, Mayor of Kingstown, that joint fire, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I mean, there's probably so many I'm missing, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll do the blacks and then we get to the non-black. But for your black, what's yours? I know I'm missing a whole bunch.
Yeah, there's a lot, but like the one that like comes to my mind, I think it's because like I just recently like rewatched it was Snowfall.
Oh, how could I forget Snowfall, bro? I forgot all about Snowfall. Oh my God, dog! Dog, you got to take my black card, bro. How could I forget about Snowfall?
Not Franklin Saint. You can't forget about Saint.
Damn! Yo, the audience, yo, oh my gosh, bro. I'm be honest, I don't even feel black right now, bro. Like, how did I forget Snowfall?
Yeah, I think that.
Wow. Oh my God, I brought shame to my people, bro. Yo. How could I forget Snow? Oh my God, I knew I was forgetting. All right, come on. What were some other ones, bro? Come on.
So after Snowfall, the original like Power.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
We agree on that. Okay.
None of the spinoffs. The Wire.
The Wire, of course. All right. You scare me for a little bit. Okay. All right.
Thing is, like I said, I'm nerd, man. I watch too much. I watch too much. In
the beginning, though, it kind of got a little, I kind of fell off with it. But The Shy was a good one.
Oh, yeah, Shy, yes.
The Shy was good.
I'll say, like after I think it was like season 3, though, it just wasn't the same after Forgot Who Died.
I think for me, I've watched I don't even know how many seasons it is because I think it still comes on. I think, or maybe it went off.
No, I think it's on because I always say it, but after, man, I can't even think of any black.
After the older brother, when he was working for the drug dealer bull.
Yeah.
When he died, I think he died or something, and I think that's when I fell off with it.
Yeah, so I'm making sure that we're thinking of like the same. The one who had the food truck, like that brother.
Oh! Wait a minute, he died, Emmett.
Like the original one, because like Emmett took over it, but the chef the original
Yeah. Damn.
Because Emmett's the one with the baby mama, right? I'm just making sure I'm getting
Emmett's
my characters
the one with the baby mama, the sneakerhead.
Yeah. So not because he took over it from after when old dude died.
Okay,
because he got killed. Because he got caught up with that.
Yeah, I do. Okay, I think I vividly, or not vividly. I think I scarcely remember that. Yeah, The Shy was a good one. So okay, all right. So now let's sit. Now see, it's crazy. You know what? No shame. Please don't take my black card. I can probably name non-black shows, okay, that I can reel off. So what's your 5? I guess give 3 to 5. Of your favorite non-black joints.
So just to clarify the shows that are not dealing with. So actually, let's add additional layers. So since we identified black shows as money, sex, and drugs as the themes.
Well, I will say there is more to black shows than that.
Exactly. Yeah. But that was the category. But
we glorify that in the call. Yeah. But yeah, go ahead. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So because that's how we identified the black shows.
Yeah.
Our top black shows.
Yeah.
And so, but for our non-black shows, I'm gonna add an additional layer of a non-majority black cast as well, because I can easily say Fresh Prince, the Jamie Foxx Show, the Wayans Bros, In Living Color.
Well, that's a black show that fits outside of the sex, drugs, and cash, but it's still a black show.
Yeah.
So that's why I was saying, I know when we were naming those things, we were more so going off the glorification of quote unquote the life.
Yeah.
Because there was a point in time, if you go back to Fresh Prince with Uncle Phil, remember they were out on Bel Air, Kylie, and all this. He was rich, he was a judge. But remember, there were episodes where they did discuss race and ultimately how they thought Uncle Phil sold out to make it to where he was. But he had to remind them, I was in the marches. I was there, right there with the Panthers. I was right there, being an activist and all that forward, and I represent, black folks. Yes, I made it, and I was blessed to make it, but that doesn't change what I've had to go through to get here. And that's where, like, I think, it did speak on those topics, but yeah, like, they still black shows. Yeah, if we're going to count them, then,
So also, to go back to, like, the glorifying of, like, the, like, sex, money, and drugs is the Bel Air. The, like, sort of the reimagining.
I ain't watched
the reimagining of it. Yeah.
I heard it's good, though.
I enjoyed it, yeah. So I will add that to that list. But as far as, like, I'm also, for myself, I'm gonna like not name anime because, like,
anime, that's a whole different category.
That's my feed.
That's a whole different category, bro.
So honestly, like, I'll say Grey's Anatomy because like for some reason doctor shows like Sick Man, and then doctor shows but it deals with, like, when white people do crime that also interests me. So there was a show called, like, White Collar, and he was doing white collar type crimes, like forging things.
Yeah.
And then there was another, like, it's called Leverage, where it's like a group of it's a group of like different, like, criminals. So there's, like, a grifter, a forger, and it's like a team of criminals.
Oh, word.
Well, yeah, but so that was another show that, and then to, like, scratch my, like, nerd itch, I love like the fantasy stuff. So, like, Supernatural, that was my shit.
I heard that was good. my homie loves Supernatural. I didn't get around to watching it, but he keep telling me to check it out.
Yeah. So Supernatural, and then The Flash, because, like, I had to get my, like,
Flash
superheroes.
Flash, just like a lot of CW shows, Flash started off so fire, and then it just. And it's crazy me being a therapist saying this, but bro, they were just too emotional on them things, man. They're crying every episode. They're sulking. It's depressing. It's like, bro, come on, bro. But I mean, I got all the way to the final season. I could not finish. I couldn't finish the full thing.
Felt like they kept it going, like, too long.
Yeah.
Because they have all of the other, like, DC Comics spin-offs that tied in. Yeah. So they had to make it all consistent with each other. And I think that's where it started losing its flair, when they started introducing more.
You know what was also started off cool? I fell off with it. That was kind of like a black show, was All American. All American was pretty good too.
I liked it, like, the first few seasons.
Yeah, I did like the first few seasons. Yeah, that was good too. I think for me, the non-black shows would have to be, I mean, of course, Game of Thrones, bro. Like, gotta be Game of Thrones, automatic. Game of Thrones, Sons of Anarchy was my joint. Sons of Anarchy, that was major for me, man. Homeland was good. A lot of people, they love to say Breaking Bad.
I can get into it.
I got into it. Breaking Bad is a good show, but for me personally, I feel like it was just a little too overrated. Like, it's not an all-timer for me, but I see why people put it in an all-timer. It's a good show. I would definitely say, bro, since you into white collar artists, but bro, twists and turns, bro, you have to watch. Succession was good, but I'm not talking about that. The joint that was on Showtime with oh my God, people listening are gonna know this when I say Bobby Axelrod, but oh my God, it's on the tip of my tongue, bro. Pause. But I'm just saying, bro, like oh my God, what was that show? Showtime. It was basically the New York, the DA, and he was going against this stock broker type bull. And they were battling for seasons. Oh my God, it's gonna piss me off, bro. Oh my God, you know what? Keep talking. Go ahead. I'm gonna Google this thing, dog. I'm gonna have to Google this thing, dog, because it's billions,
Okay.
billions, bro. You need to watch that. That is fire.
Okay.
It's a Showtime show. It went off. It's an older show. Dexter, of course. Dexter. Gotta watch the original Dexter. Yeah, and I would say I've never watched it, but a lot of people talk up Shameless. I never watched Shameless though.
It was good. I enjoyed it.
You enjoyed it? Okay.
Shameless, yeah.
Shameless was cool. I ain't going front, and I know people would never guess this about me, but bro, I ain't going front, bro. But Desperate Housewives, dog, that was my show back in the day, dog. That was that. Hey, listen, that was my show, bro.
Hey, it's those guilty pleasures, like right now.
Listen,
like with my fiance.
Yeah,
I'm watching The Mormon Wives, and that shit, that shit's wild.
Yeah, yo.
Excuse my language for the. We'll censor that. We'll censor that. But like that show's wild.
Listen, bro. At the end of the day, hey man, we all got our shows. I'm pretty sure there's so many that I'm forgetting out there. I actually started watching on. Oh, I'm sorry. Suits. Suits was very good. You ever watch that?
I've seen like episodes.
Okay, yeah. Suits was fire. Suits was definitely excellent. That's an all-timer. Definitely. Not this one they had LA or whatever. Nah, the original joint. That was dope. But yeah.
Something along that lines, another show that I haven't watched any of the newer episodes after they did my favorite character dirty, but like Law and Order SVU. I used to watch the crap load of that show.
I used to watch them faithfully, bro. I'm gonna actually be honest. The character, the FBI profiler, BD Wong, the Asian boy in there, when he would come in with his psychological type thing, and he's actually one of the reasons why I wanted to originally. I took up criminal justice as a minor. And psychology was my major, obviously, but I wanted to be an FBI profiler because of him. And then I realized that, I got to do all basic training, all this. Man, I'm not. Yeah,
you got to the Quantico.
Yeah, I'm not going through all that, bro. I'm not doing all that. Like, nah, like, So, yeah, it was a part of me. Like I said, I grew up around law enforcement. It was a part of me that wanted to be a part of law enforcement, but do it in a way from a psychological perspective and stuff like that. But yeah, but I appreciate the fun questioning, my brother. We need to make this a habit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I like this. Yeah, man. So,
man, I know I gotta start thinking about like more like I'm actually not gonna see like the pressure, because I'm like the shows that fall on the line of like Snowfall and Power. I'm like, I really don't watch too many of those shows, but
I'm gonna be honest, I can't think of those type of shows that are that good though, because Snowfall, The Wire, even the Power, I'm pretty sure the spinoffs were good too, but I like I said, I didn't watch them. But like those really were good. Obviously, yes, it had the sex, drugs, and cash. Okay, that's accepted. That's like baseline. But it actually had its like twists and turns, and like, what's going to happen? This, that, and the third. Like, and I'm gonna be honest too. Realistically speaking, whether it be from a subconscious level or just how it is, I'll even say glorify. We glorify that because it's also relatable. That's what we see. Maybe not for our own selves. Maybe we have not walked the path of mimicking that type behavior and choices, life choices, but we know of people. We see it with our people. We see that. Whether it's right or wrong, I'm not here to, judge anybody, but what I'm saying is we've been around that, or we know those who have been around that, and it's something that we can relate to. And ultimately, it's the pleasure of, I get to watch from the comfort of my TV. Oh, that's the streets. Oh, but I don't have to be like that. You know what I'm saying? You almost, it's like a video game. You're projecting yourself into that show. You're ingrained, but you're not, a part of it. So, but yeah. It's just a thought, bro. Yeah. It is what it is.
It is. Well, thanks for everybody who, continue to listen while we were just talking about TV shows.
We definitely went off topic, bro. Yo,
So I want to thank everybody who stayed and everybody who logged in, and appreciate y'all. Like I said in the previous episode, I'll continue to say it. Without y'all, we're talking to air, which is fine, but
yeah.
We want to be able to provide this insight for everyone and not just keep it to ourselves.
And we love y'all. We here. We locked in. We love the support. And to be quite honest, we appreciate the support, but just doing it just to have a conversation and perspective. And also so I can get my bars off, you know what I'm saying? Because I need to emotionally release all of this, stuff that I have pent up and bottled up, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, we here, we locked in. It's always good to see you, black man.
Was. Till next time.
Till next time, brother. Holla at me.
We out.
All right, bro.